Welcome to the start of a new weekly vlog. It is Monday, July 12th, and I am on my way home from work. And this is not the way I expected to be starting this week. I was super excited for my new Monday through Friday format, including Jason more and showing you like just our little bits of our day-to-day life at home more and some of that. And I'm still planning on that. That hasn't changed. But today, I almost didn't film. I really almost didn't film. I have talked myself out and then back into this like 3 times. So we'll see if it makes the final cut. Honestly, I really want to be, open and honest, and I want this to be a true depiction of what life looks like. So the tough days need to be included too, even when they're not that fun. But anyway, it's just been a really rough day. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine. Nothing happened. Just to be clear, it's related to my anxiety. And without being somebody who suffers anxiety, I don't know that you can completely understand. And honestly, even other people who struggle with anxiety might not understand, because we all have different variety or different ways that our anxiety manifests. But anyway, I'm going to start babbling here, so let me try to rein this in. We did not get a lot of sleep this weekend. We've been playing this video game called Days Gone, and it's been really fun, and we're going to keep playing it. We've really been enjoying it, but I think we, for some reason, decided that we might have been teenagers this weekend or something. We forgot we were in our 40s and can't stay up until midnight multiple nights in a row. So I was definitely exhausted today. I still am exhausted, so I'm planning to go home and just take a shower and put on some cozy clothes and get a very good night's sleep tonight. So I'm gonna go to bed, honestly, I think probably around 8:30 or 9, and just try to get a really good night's sleep. I know that'll help. But yeah, today was just a rough one. I was overthinking things. I'm very hard on myself when I get into these little bouts of anxiety, and I nitpick every little thing, every decision that I've made. Sometimes I'll go back to decisions that I made 20 years ago and nitpick those. And I'm sure there are people out there who are understanding what I'm saying right now. It's a struggle, and it results in bursting into tears sometimes and panic attacks and feeling like you're going to hyperventilate and all of that good, fun stuff. That is not fun at all. And yeah, it just was that kind of day. So what I actually did find to be really helpful was I grabbed a notebook, and I've seen people write the words brain dump on a notebook before, and I know people use these for various different things with regards to planning and stuff like that. I just decided to use it to just write down every thought that was in my head, and wow, was it helpful. It was very enlightening and very helpful. So I think I'm going to keep that up on days when I'm starting to feel a little bit stressed out like this, because it definitely seemed to help. I just had a lot on my mind, things I didn't even realize I was thinking about. So anyway, it's all good. I'm on my way home. When I feel this way, honestly, all I want to do is just spend time with Jason and just be. And he's so good about that. He's so calming. And yeah, he's the love of my life. He's my best friend. And he gets me through these really rough times. So super grateful for him today, and really excited to just go home and spend some time with him. But anyway, that's the reality of today. It was a rough day. It was an anxiety-filled day, but I am calming down by leaps and bounds as I get closer to home. So yeah, definitely make your home a space that makes you feel comfortable and cozy and safe, because yeah, it's definitely needed on these kind of days. And Jason is actually out in the driveway right now, so I don't know what he's doing out here, but that makes me really happy. So I'm gonna go get my chill evening started, and I will talk to you all again tomorrow. Hello, it is now Tuesday afternoon. It's about 10 after 2, and I am almost home from work. Yes, 10 after 2. I got to work this morning and discovered I had a couple of unused hours of flex time and needed to use them, and thought, yep, I'm out of here early today. So I'm headed home. I'm going to take a shower and put on some cozy clothes. I'm going to get a cute outfit laid out, ironed, whatever needs to be done for tomorrow. I haven't put any effort into what I've looked like in, honestly, it's probably been a couple of weeks, but for sure days. And I just want to put in some effort. I want to feel good. I'm obviously in a much better place than I was yesterday, if you can't tell. I got home from work yesterday and Jason, bless his heart, calmed me down. I told you he would. We just had a really nice conversation and a really nice just chill night at home as a family. It was exactly what I needed. We don't have any major plans really for the rest of this week. In fact, we don't really have any plans at all for the rest of this week. So I don't know what we're going to do for dinner tonight. We'll figure out something. I'll show you what we get up to. And then I'm sure there'll be a lot more video games and TV, because that seems to be the order of the day lately. But yeah, I'm excited to be coming home a little bit early and have time to just get a few things in place for tomorrow. I felt a little bit out of sorts this morning because I let myself just kind of drop everything last night and relax because I was just having such a stressful day, and just not worrying about all the little things kind of helps me focus and get a better perspective. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's where I'm at. So yeah, just drop the bag, the purse, everything on the floor. This morning, I got up as late as I possibly could to still get out the door. I'm wearing an outfit from the hamper. I mean, yeah, hot mess today, but it's fine. So didn't put in much effort. That's part of why I think I'm looking forward to putting in a little bit of effort tomorrow. And I didn't do all of the things that I normally do, like packing my lunch and getting my bag ready and all of those kinds of things. And it's fine. I'm still able to function. It's just not ideal. So yeah, we're going to do all of those things this afternoon and get ready for sort of a more normal rest of the week, I guess you would call it. I don't know. Anyway, babbling as usual. Bottom line is I am feeling much, much better today. Got a good night's sleep last night, got some perspective, looking forward to a really good rest of the week. So yeah, thank you to any of you who sent out positive thoughts or prayers for me. I appreciate it. I get little messages every once in a while from people letting me know that they are thinking about me or praying for me with relation to my anxiety, and you can't begin to know how much that means to me. So I definitely appreciate you. But anyway, I'm gonna head into the house and see if I can get a few things done. Okay, so it is now 3:30 and I apologize for the really shady lighting here, but it's literally like the only light in the house right now. We have all of the curtains closed because we are vampires and we don't like the sun. Not all the time, but it's really hot today, so we are hiding out in the house tonight. I just took a shower, as you can tell, so I'm all fresh and clean in my comfy, cozy clothes, and I'm getting ready to play some Days Gone, my new obsession. And I just talked to Jason. He is gonna stop at the store and get us some frozen pizza for tonight, so we can just have another chill night. One of these nights we'll actually get something done. But right now we're in chill mode, and this tends to be how our summers are. I mean, we just never want to do anything in the summer. We're not super big outdoor people anyway, but definitely not when it's hot out in the summer. So yeah, this is just ideal for us. So I'm having some water right now with some of this strawberry flavored Kool-Aid liquid. Just squirted a couple squirts in there, and it's really good. So I have a couple squirts of that in there, get hydrated, and honestly, this is probably what the night is going to look like. One of these days, I will try and be productive. It's not looking like it's going to be today. So, I'm going to enjoy my video game, and we are going to enjoy our pizza, and I will maybe check in later tonight. Otherwise, stay tuned for tomorrow to find out if it's more lazy, crazy, chill time, or if we actually get something done. Riveting stuff, right? Hello.
That's a good angle.
We're really attractive from this angle. You can see all of my shins. It's, I don't know what time it is. 8-ish. 7:52. I'd call that 8-ish. We've been literally playing video games all night. You've been playing Animal Crossing?
Yep.
And I've been playing Days Gone all night. It's like we're 19 all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I was telling them on...
Going through a phase.
Yeah, I was saying on Monday, I was so tired, and it's because I swear I think we forgot we weren't teenagers this weekend, and we stayed up really late, like every night, playing video games. No wonder I feel like a broken down old horse on Monday morning. I'm too old for this.
Getting too old for this.
Oh. And it's not really looking like it's going to get any more exciting this week.
Nope, you promised, and we... Yeah.
I didn't promise we'd be exciting. I would never promise that. Yeah, that's just not ever going to happen. We did have a Chick-fil-A delivery.
Yeah,
it was not ours. So I came home from work, and I ordered some shoes, some Crocs, which I'll show you tomorrow morning. They're not exciting. They're Crocs. They're like dress shoes. But I went to check out on the front porch to see if they were there because I saw they had been delivered, and they were sitting out there. And then on the porch swing was a Chick-fil-A bag and a cup, and it just said Lisa. And I don't know if Lisa was the DoorDash name or the order name, but we didn't order it.
No address on it?
No address, no other information, like not even a phone number, nothing. So it's not like I could do anything about it. So I just left it out there because I wasn't sure when somebody had dropped it off, and thought, well, maybe the person who, if it's like one of those address things, because there are two similar addresses in our neighborhood and we all kind of know each other, that we get each other's stuff, maybe they'd come, or DoorDash would come, but nope, it was still sitting out there. So we had to throw it away. Ridiculous.
Well, someone probably had to call and wonder where their order was.
Yeah, and I'm sure, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm sure Chick-fil-A had to reimburse them and send them a new order.
Yeah.
I hope they do some research into that when that happens, into the driver that was assigned, and find out where it got left,
Yeah, this contactless delivery, whatever, is one thing, but you just can't throw food on a porch and not alert someone.
But that's the problem. So when I've done DoorDash before, there is an option. One of the options is leave the food on my porch or whatever, or outside of my door.
So then you have the wrong address.
I don't know why anybody would pick that option. I always just pick, ring the doorbell or whatever. Why would you pick just leave the food? Because what if they don't find your address? I don't know, but somebody is missing their Chick-fil-A tonight, so hopefully they got reimbursed.
Well, the tag said like noon, so...
Did it say noon? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so it was already 2 hours after when you got home.
When I got home, so I hope they got reimbursed. But anyway, we are gonna go... I don't know what we're gonna do. Are we gonna watch some more Criminal Minds?
Sure.
I wanted to watch The Walking Dead tonight, but someone doesn't like The Walking Dead.
Why do you gotta be so dramatic?
He doesn't like it as much as I do. I'm trying to watch it all the way through again before the final season starts in August, and I'm not doing so well.
Because we just watched it. So.
And
for me, it's not super rewatchable.
A brilliant show. The second time around, I am basically like living it, going, okay, if this was me, what decisions would I make?
I wonder why the camera's shaking, because I'm bracing myself on her, and she talks
there's
like
a lot
this.
of there's a lot of crap shoot going on right now. Anyway, we're gonna go watch TV and go to bed.
Good morning, happy Wednesday. I am almost ready to leave for work. I'm getting a couple of things fidgeted with here at my desk. I keep forgetting to weigh myself in the morning. I was weighing myself every day to kind of keep an eye on my goal, and I keep forgetting to do that, but I'm thinking it might be a good thing because it's not as much fun if you weigh every day. There's not a ton of change, but anyway, I'm also very shiny this morning because I just finished my skincare products. I'm trying this new product for my eyes. It's Avenova or something like that. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it between the glare and my face, but there it is. It's antimicrobial lid and lash solution, pure hypochlorous acid, 0.01%. I've read about it online. There is a prescription version, but this one you can get on Amazon. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I'll put that information in the description box below. But basically you just put a couple of sprays of this on a cotton pad twice a day. So I do it in the morning and then before bed at night. And you just wipe off your eyelashes and your eyelids. It's supposed to help keep bacteria out, which can contribute to dry eye. So this fan that I have blowing at me right now can also contribute to dry eye. So we're gonna turn that off. Anyway, yeah, so I'm kind of excited to see if it helps. Trying everything in the world right now just to see if it helps. So I was gonna get ready to fill out my little to-do list for today, and then I realized all I have to do today is work on editing my weekly vlog. That is the only thing that has to get done today, so who needs a to-do list for that one thing? So we're gonna skip that, but anyway, I thought I would show you my outfit real quick before I leave. And the lighting is just terrible in every corner of my world right now, so we'll try it this way and see if that helps. I'm wearing my Mickey and Minnie necklace. Aren't they cute? And then I'm just wearing this big flowy dress that I got from Amazon. It's got pockets, so I love it. And I'm wearing my leggings that I got at Disney World in May. They have Minnie Mouse bows on them. And then these are my Crocs shoes that I got last night. Or yesterday, I guess, from Amazon. I'll take one off so you can get a little bit better look of what the shoe itself looks like. Got some little details there and some details on the back. And these are a 9. I normally wear an 8, and they will be too big when my feet are normal size, but my feet are hardly ever normal size. Isn't that a lovely thought? Not normal sized feet. Between being sweaty and humid in the summer and that time of the month, which also contributes to them being extra puffy, I just needed a bigger size, but these are going to work really well just to have something that's halfway cute to slip on with dresses instead of wearing tennis shoes all the time. So, plus I'm sneaking in a little Disney to work. Probably not totally work appropriate, but I mean, they're cute. We're good. Anyway, I'm gonna head off to work a little bit early, I think, so I can stop and maybe grab a Monster energy drink for this morning because I'm still feeling a little laggy, but better, definitely catching up on sleep. And I will check in with you later tonight, see what Jason and I get up to. Okay, can you see that? Because I think you can. Look at that cobweb in the corner of our kitchen.
Get it from down below, like.
I mean, I think you can kind of make it out because I can tell where it is.
Wide.
I think you can tell. It looks like maybe a sunbeam coming in. It's not. It's a massive cobweb. Well, that's not at all embarrassing.
It's way in the corner.
We clean our house.
We lived up there.
I promise we do. We do.
I would promise.
Yeah, that's disgusting. There's not a spider in it though, so that's good.
Time to drain the noodles.
Somebody is making me some mac and cheese. With a smile, too.
Yeah.
He's really excited about making me mac and cheese. Right?
Super excited.
So you're excited, face. I can't make macaroni and cheese to save my life. I have never made Kraft macaroni and cheese and had it not either be soup or clumpy, no matter what I do. My entire life, since I was a teenager.
I think it's an excuse.
Nope, since I was a teenager. I have actually cried over boxes of mac and cheese before that I tried to make to myself. That didn't turn out. All right, well, this may shock you, but we're not playing video games right now. Well, he is. He's playing Animal Crossing.
I'm shooting this macaroni and cheese out of the beak.
But we are...
Game.
It's a cooking game, yeah. Who remembers Cooking Mama from the Wii? Cooking Mama. He just turned into the Swedish chef.
Yeah.
That was weird. Anyway, we're just watching Criminal Minds and looking out the window at the nice, glum, cloudy day. The rain stopped as soon as I got off work, which was kind of a bummer, but at least it's still cloudy out, so that's the plan for tonight.
That is the plan for tonight.
Who wants to just kind of punch him right in the face when he does that?
That's what you get when you make me make food for you. Gotta take the good with the bad.
All right, I will spare you all any more singing and go eat my mac and cheese. Good morning, happy Thursday. I am on my way to work, just stopped at Caribou, got myself a campfire mocha. Love those, so excited about those, and it feels like it's been kind of a Caribou coffee couple of weeks because I've been there not a ton, but more than normal.
the last couple weeks. I've just needed the boost because I've been so sleepy. We went to bed at a halfway decent time last night, just shortly after 10, I think. And I didn't get up until like 10 to 7 this morning, so I should not be this tired. But anyway, stopped and got my caribou, heading to work. Not really excited about today, and it's so stupid. We have a staff meeting today, and I'm not looking forward to it. I haven't been to an in-person staff meeting since COVID started back at the beginning of 2020. All of our staff meetings have been via Microsoft Teams, which is basically kind of like Zoom, except we don't see each other. It's just a chat. And I think this one is going to be optional because there's still some people in the office who are wearing masks and keeping themselves behind closed doors and things. So I'm guessing it'll be optional, and then I think I'll just stay at my desk. But I don't know. Eventually it's going to be mandatory to be in person. And it's not that I don't like my coworkers or anything like that. It's just that I don't really want to sit in a room with people. I've gotten accustomed to not having to do that. I've become more sheltered than I already was, and I was one of the most sheltered people I know. So, anyway, unintended consequences of COVID, I guess. I will survive my staff meeting. And then tonight, we need to pack. I mean, I should use the word pack pretty loosely. We need to grab some toiletries and then some clothes for Sunday morning for church and our laundry. So we're going down to spend the weekend at my sister's because she is on vacation with my cousin and her family. So Molly and her 2 youngest boys and my cousin and her daughter have been in Wisconsin all week. They're staying at a resort, doing some fun water park things and stuff like that. And the husbands and my oldest nephew had to work, so they are joining this weekend. So we're going down there to kind of watch the house and babysit the dog and the cat. I mean, the cat could probably survive on his own, but the dog for sure. So that is our plan for the weekend. So we're going to pack up our laundry and do it down there because might as well do laundry for free instead of paying for the laundromat. And then I think we're going to we have a Star Wars board game that we bought quite a while ago and we just haven't gotten to it. It's a pretty involved game. And we've never played it before, so it's probably going to be an all-day thing. So I think we're going to bring that to play on Saturday. I'm sure we'll bring our Switches and do some Animal Crossing. And then we're planning on leaving early enough Sunday morning to make it to church. Our church doesn't start until 10:45, so that shouldn't be an issue at all. We'll be able to get the dog all situated, and they come home later Sunday. So that's the plan for tonight, is to get packed for that. And then I have 2 packages that should be coming today. One of them is another one of those long flowy maxi dresses, so that's what I'll be wearing tomorrow. I promise that's what I'll be wearing tomorrow because they are my favorite thing, my absolute obsession. They rarely need to be ironed. They're super cozy and feel like PJs. Yeah. Can't say enough good things about these maxi dresses, but I ordered 2 colors, navy blue and a purple. And one of them is supposed to come today and one of them tomorrow, I think, or Saturday, maybe Saturday. So I won't get that one until we get back. But so I'm excited about that. And then the other package is the Walking Dead game by Telltale for the PS4. I played a bit of season 1 of this way back when it first came out. And now the company that made it was bought out by a different company, and they've put it out, all 4 seasons of the game. They've put out in one big set. So I bought that. It was only like $27 or something like that, which I thought was a pretty good deal because I think they were like $25 a piece on the PlayStation Store back in the day when they first came out. So I am so excited about that, and I am sure I will spend a ridiculous amount of time playing that tonight after we get done packing. So, because I can't play that down at my sister's. Obviously, you can't play that on somebody else's PlayStation because the save data, etc., etc. So that is the plan for tonight. Lunch at the park again. Work done. Editing a little bit. It's actually pretty nice out. According to my thermometer in the car, it's only 74. So yeah, actually, it's actually pretty nice. It's supposed to be warm today, I think, in the 80s. Although I don't think we're supposed to hit 90 again until tomorrow. So I'm actually just leaving. I need to get back to work because my lunch break is over. But I decided that one of the things I need to do to help manage my stress and anxiety, especially during the workday, is just to get away from my desk and get away from the office over my lunch break. I have spent my lunch break in my office for, gosh, it's been a couple years now. We have a lunchroom, a really nice lunchroom, but every time I eat in there, I feel like my coworkers come in and they want to chit chat, and it's nothing against them, and they're well intentioned, but on my lunch break, I want it to be a break from everything having to do with my job. So yeah, unless it's boiling outside, or, you know, pouring rain or some kind of inclement weather where I just don't want to go to my car, I'm gonna try and get away from the office every day for lunch, whether I'm reading or editing or watching, you know, Netflix on my phone, whatever I'm doing for my lunch break, there's no reason I can't get away. There's this little park, the one that I was just sitting at, and it's less than 5 minutes drive from the office. So a couple minutes to get there, a couple minutes to get back. I have about 20-ish, more like 23-ish minutes to eat my lunch or edit or whatever. So that's the plan from now on, I think. It just feels good to get away from my desk. So anyway, I'm heading back to work. It was an awesome lunch break, just nice to get away from my desk. I would encourage you, if you have a desk job, get away from your desk for lunch, because it makes a world of difference to just separate from work for a little bit during the day. But I'll check in with you later.
Good morning. Happy Friday. I kind of just want to laugh this morning because if you could see the room around me, it's just absolute disastrous chaos right now. Also, do you see that I'm wearing an Epcot t-shirt? Because I am, even though graphic t-shirts are not on the dress code rule for work. Do I care? Not really. I've got a sweater here. I'll toss that on over the top to cover it up a little bit. At this point in time, it's gonna have to do. And honestly, they don't care that much, and I don't really hardly ever leave my office, so it's fine. It is honestly one of the few things I could find that fit me comfortably and didn't need to be ironed. All of my nicer things need to be ironed. So I keep talking about organizing my closet, and I just never feel like doing it. And I was thinking about doing it Sunday afternoon, which I may still do. Otherwise, I'm going to do it Monday night. So one of those 2 days for sure. And I think part of organizing the closet is going to be just kind of ironing all of my nicer clothes and putting them on hangers so they're ready to go, because yeah, I got my new dress from Amazon that's got the pockets. It's purple. It's the big maxi dress with the short sleeves and the pockets, but it needs to be ironed, like, really badly, so couldn't wear that today. If you guys can't tell, this week and for a while now, I'm in a state. I need to fix some things. Not really. I just need to, I don't know. I need to get myself in the right headspace, but as you can see, I'm in a pretty good mood this morning. It's just not bothering me today, which is a step in the right direction. The bed is not made, which is making me a little bit insane, but Jason is going to strip it when he gets home from work today. He gets home before me, so he's going to strip it and put the new sheets on, and then we're going to bring those with us this weekend. So we're going down to my sister's. I think I already mentioned that, to babysit the pets and kind of watch the house this weekend. So we're going to do our laundry down there. Might as well wash sheets. So he's going to strip the bed and put the new stuff on. So that'll make me feel better. And I've got things packed up. Honestly, I just have like a t-shirt and some lounge pants to wear down at their house because we're not going to go anywhere. And then we do need clothes for church because we're going to get dressed at their house Sunday morning and then drive up here back to go to church. But I have some church clothes in the laundry, so we're all good. Packed up some toiletries. I've got a donut left over from last night and a couple of things packed for lunch. So a little bit of a Friday treat breakfast, but these blueberry streusel donuts from Hy-Vee, they're fantastic. Best things I've ever tasted. It feels sort of like you're eating a blueberry muffin, so you could trick yourself into thinking it's healthy. It's not healthy. Anyway, yeah, so I got that and a couple of things packed for like snacks and lunch. And for dinner, I think we're just going to stop at the grocery store on our way down there and get a couple of microwavable meals or maybe a frozen pizza. Just something really small and quick that we can make while we're there. We're going to bring my Hunt a Killer subscription. So I've talked about this before. Jason bought it for me for Christmas. Well, I got the first box for Christmas, and then they continued to come monthly for 6 months. It's basically a subscription box that they send you, and my lips are really dry. It's a subscription box that they send you with clues to figure out a murder. Super right up my alley. And we did the first one, and it was so much fun. And I don't know what's happened. We just haven't picked it back up to finish it. We brought them with in April on my birthday weekend, and then we ended up just kind of chilling and doing other stuff. So we're bringing them with us this weekend. It'll be a fun thing to do, occupy the time on Saturday. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And then the other thing we're gonna do, which I'm gonna grab a notebook right now for this, is we're gonna spend some time talking about what we want to do, or what things we love to do. And that sounds very vague and weird probably, but we were just talking yesterday about how easy it is to get wrapped up in this is what everybody else is doing now, so this is what we should do. Or like wasting your time doing things that maybe you don't really love. I don't know. I guess you had to be there for last night's conversation. I guess basically the gist of it is we want to be living our best lives. That's the best way to put it. We want to live our best lives. So I want us to just talk about like normal day-to-day stuff during the week. What stuff do we want to do? Like what stuff is the most important to us? How do we want to spend our weekends? What are our like bucket list type things or trip type things? Our goals, all of that. Because I want to stop letting the crap in that's taking up time that doesn't need to be taken up. Does that make any sense at all? I think this is part of what leads to my stress and my anxiety, is that I plan for all these things and I don't stop to think about whether what I'm doing is something I actually enjoy or need to do. Obviously, there are some things in life we have to do that we don't enjoy, but those should be things that we have to do. I have to go to work because I have to earn a living. You have to brush your teeth or your teeth will fall out of your head. You know what I mean? Things like that. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to work, hide in my office with my sweater to cover my Epcot shirt, and hope this day gets over quickly, and I will check in with you later tonight. Happy Friday!
The dog is broken. Or he's just weird. This is Buster. You guys have seen him before. He's my sister's dog. We're taking care of him this weekend. And he's broken. I don't really know what this is. He's weird. We are sitting in their basement watching Criminal Minds. Dinner was an adventure, wasn't it?
Yep.
We had a spectator
Staring at you.
who begged for every scrap. But he doesn't cross the line to like actually jump up and try to take it.
No.
Which I appreciate, because some animals do. But they don't feed him people food, so. He's still broken. Oh. Oh, and again. At least he's playing by himself. This one has had about all he can handle of us. We are so boring. Hello!
Hello.
We don't normally film on Saturdays, but since we filmed like next to nothing this week, I thought we would include today. So it's July, whatever it is, 17th. And so we're sitting here. We got up really early this morning. We're at my sister's house. And we got up early this morning, like maybe 6-ish, 6:15.
6, yeah.
Took the dog out. He did not wake us up, to be fair. We woke up ourselves.
Yeah.
But we slept decent, I think. Did you sleep decent? No,
Okay.
you didn't really sleep great, did you?
Didn't feel like I did, but I
Was it
obviously
because of
must
the
have.
dog, or because we were on the couch, or just because we're not at home?
Probably all of that.
I think, yeah. I don't usually sleep great when I'm not at home either. But I do think we slept decent, like more than we think we did.
Probably.
Anyway, it was fine. The dog was actually really good. He didn't get up a lot during the night or anything, but he hogged all his blanket. So he was cold, I was hot. Anyway, we took the dog out, and then what else did we do? You started laundry.
Well, that was after. We sat here for like 2 hours.
Yeah, we sat here for like 2 hours, I think. And then we got out some of our Hunt a Killer boxes. They're over there on the kitchen table, which is why we both went like this when I said that. But because we're going to do some of that later. And then we sat here and played some Animal Crossing and watched some YouTube videos. And all of a sudden you were like, I'm getting kind of hungry. And I was thinking, yeah, like we should have lunch. It's 9:55 in the morning.
That's what happens when you get up so early. We're ready to go to the Denny's early bird specials.
Oh my gosh. So it's lunchtime apparently. Yeah. We brought some stuff at the grocery store, so we're gonna have some lunch. And then we're gonna, do the same things we would do for at home. Probably watch some Criminal Minds.
Watch a dog.
Check in on the cat, yep. So I probably mentioned this before when we've been down here, but the dog and the cat, they don't like each other. The cat antagonizes the dog chases the cat. So we've got the cat. Well, we didn't do this. My sister decided to do this, but they've got the cat up in their, master suite or whatever. So it has space, bed in your bathroom and everything. But every time we go up there to check on the cat, the dog follows you up there and sits and waits outside the door. They have laundry baskets in front of their bedroom door because the dog has learned how to open the doors. They don't have, twisty doorknobs. They have the push handles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen him do it.
If we get exciting, we'll open the door and see what they do to each other.
I know. And they don't hurt each other. They normally live in the house together.
Chase each other, yeah.
I think my sister just decided to make it easier for us to have him up there. And we don't have a cat, so we don't want to sleep in the same room with a cat, because cats have a tendency to just show up and walk on you and things during the night and scare you to death. So normally we sleep in their room with the door shut, but the dog has to sleep with us. He wants to sleep right wherever you are. So we don't normally have the dog here when we watch their house.
Yeah. He's
usually with somebody else, but he's being good. He's being really good. So anyway, we're going to go have lunch because it's 9:55 a.m. So the next time you hear me in a weekly vlog, because I do it a lot, the next time you hear me complain about my mother-in-law, who is so concerned about what's for dinner by 3:30 in the afternoon because she's got to eat pretty soon, remind me that I ate lunch at 9:55 on a Saturday.
We're old.
We're old. We're so old. All right. We'll check in a bit. Okay, we are doing episode 2 of Hunt a Killer, and we are having so much fun right now. We just figured out one of the people who is not the suspect. We didn't figure out the person who's done it yet, but we figured out one of the people who's not the suspect. I don't want to give too much information in case anybody is doing this, but we're having so much fun looking through ledgers and all this stuff. So basically it's a woman who went missing in the 1930s from a theater, and then her body was found, modern day her body was found. So now we're trying to figure out what happened to her, but it's been super fun. Someone is coming down with the laundry. I was just telling them how much fun we're having solving this.
Fun.
It's really fun.
You get really engrossed into it.
You get really sucked in, try to figure out all the puzzles. We had to use a couple of hints on one of the puzzles, but we had already correctly guessed somebody who is not guilty, which was our objective for this one. So we've whittled down one suspect, and we've got boxes 3 through 6 left to go, and I think we're going to keep going. Don't you think?
Let's keep going.
We're having too much fun. So, and we're not going to spoil it because I don't know if anybody else is doing this one, but I was just telling them the basis is that a woman went missing in the 1930s and then her body was found modern time, right?
Yeah.
In a theater. So we're trying to find out who killed her. Super exciting. Okay, so we just opened the next one and I had to show you. It's so cool. It came with a little coin purse and then this cool keychain with what looks like a ticket, an admit ticket to the, isn't that cool? And this is something for us to keep.
Yeah.
The last episode actually had this enamel pin, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then in the coin purse are actual clues a train ticket and a train time schedule. This is so cool.
So what's everyone looking over their shoulder?
Dinner time. We ordered pizza. Got some Domino's. Parmesan bites. And in this case here are some brownies. We are still fighting crime over here. Still wondering who did it.
We're close.
We are close. And we're watching Criminal Minds. Hello.
Dark.
It is dark. We're using the phone, so it's probably a much better picture than you usually get with our camera. It is 10:15.
Yep.
Yeah, we solved it.
We solved it.
We were so excited too, that last cipher or whatever.
Yeah.
Halfway through
We
it,
already
we figured
knew
out
it.
what they were actually telling us to do, but we were figuring it out on our own.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty proud of us. We would have figured it out even if we hadn't discovered the clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we figured out who did it. We figured out one other little piece, where some like loot was hidden.
Yep.
We sent it in and we got the confirmation that, yeah, we did it.
That's fun.
It was
That
really fun.
Your Christmas gift.
Yeah.
So
it's I'll put a link to their website in the description box. It's huntakiller.com. You did it as a 6-month subscription, right?
Yeah.
And like 2 of them had come by Christmas, so you wrapped them, or
Yeah,
you
I
wrapped
wrapped
one for
and
me, and then
I
we had
hid
a
the other
second one.
Yeah.
But we did the first one, and we had just as much fun with it. But then we kind of like it fell by the wayside.
Yeah.
So I think, and I think you agree with me, it's almost better to just order the whole thing.
And get it. Yeah.
Because you can order like the whole set to come at once too. You know, unless it's something you want to set aside and go, hey, on that day of the month, we're going to do this. But it was really fun to have a day where we just did the whole thing.
Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, if you did it once a month, we did it like.
As long as you stuck to it.
And like 4 months later.
We didn't stick to it. As long
so
as
we
you
kind of had to pick up where were we? And
like if you knew when your shipping day was and you set aside a day pretty close to when it came to do it, it would probably work just fine. It was fun. And yeah, that's basically what we did. We showed you our pizza. And then when we were done with the pizza, we started working on that again. So we probably spent a good 4 or 5 hours on it today.
Yeah, probably more than
Maybe
that.
even more. It was fun.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, you could totally get into it too, like if you wanted to kind of drag out the experience or put like a whiteboard up and tape everything up. And
we've been watching Criminal Minds, so we've been seeing a lot of boards like that.
So you could really
You totally could. If you got one of those big, like, with like push pins and a bulletin board to pin up the documents, and then like the whiteboard part to write out the ciphers and stuff, you could really have a lot of fun with this. You could even make it like sorry, my nose is itchy. You could even make it like a group game night situation type thing even, and have people, you know what I mean? Like you could really, we used a couple of the hints, but you wouldn't have to. And if you had a couple of more people, you might have figured out some of the things that we didn't figure out. But yeah, it was really fun. We've got the pooch hanging out here between us. He's right there.
Can you see him on top of his head?
He's slightly sad and exhausted, although it's gotten better because there were fireworks. People, please stop with the fireworks on the 17th of July. Enough is enough. But there weren't as many tonight as there were last night. He gets very, like, he shakes. And he was hiding under the table. I feel bad for him, but it was fine. So now we're going to watch some Tim Tracker trying some weird and new foods at the Food and Wine Festival. Because we're hoping maybe we'll try some more stuff there this year. We always say we're gonna, and we never do.
Yeah.
But we'll be going in October, so hopefully. And then tomorrow, we'll hang out with him in the morning. That's that. So this is the end of this week. I'm gonna wrap it up. We don't normally film on weekends. Excuse me. But this week was pretty short, and I figured since we were just hanging out here anyway, we might as well film. And yeah, it was another good week. But kind of boring. Also kind of exhausting for me. I didn't really say much about this yesterday, I don't think, and I won't say a ton, but like I had a weird day at work Friday, didn't I? We had another person give notice, and then in the midst of all of that, I found out some troubling things about a couple of my coworkers, and I just found out that I can't trust everybody that I thought I could trust in my office. So it's fine. I've kind of been working towards that whole, I mean, haven't I been saying for a while now, I need to draw that line a little deeper between home and work, and
Yeah.
you know, so I mean, my coworkers, I think my coworkers need to just be my coworkers. I'm realizing that they are not my friends, and that's okay. It's okay to be that way, I think. Don't you think?
Yep.
They're not friends as in I'm not going to share my deep thoughts and feelings with them. I'm probably not going to see them outside of the office. Doesn't mean we can't get along in the office, but it's just kind of changed the way I feel about some things. So I have my review coming up probably this week or next week, so it'll be an interesting conversation. I have no problem with management and the people in charge, and I still like the company that I work for, but anyway, yeah, it just made Friday kind of weird. So I'm looking forward to kind of a fresh start, new week, and all of the exciting things that we have planned for this week to film, like video games, like, you know, maybe some Animal Crossing, and maybe some Criminal Minds, and some sitting on the couch.
Yep. Pros at that.
Yep. Should we?
Good thing
Okay.
that Tokyo doesn't have that competition. We
I don't
nail
want.
it.
I don't want to lazy couch potato Olympics. I don't want to like promise that I'll do anything, but I am going to promise that I will try to have us do at least one thing this week, some night this week, that is not just sitting around.
Oh.
But even if we don't, you're going to see it, because that's the whole point. This is life. Anyway, as I say every week, if you are still watching, bless your heart. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and do all the YouTube-y things. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Say goodbye, Buster. Buster says goodbye too.